Like Trialogue, baby, we're back.
We back.
Hey guys.
Yo, we got special guests in the building.
Yo.
Who do we have in the building?
TF.
What I'm saying.
Hey, what's
Hey.
going on,
What's
man?
up? What's up?
Oh yeah, okay. I remember what the TF for now. Task force.
Task force.
Yeah,
Okay.
TFE.
Because I was gonna say, cash the.
That's what people to say. Some people to be like cashed. Cash though. You know?
I mean, shoot. How is everybody's, like, we're a month in with the new year?
We ain't a month in. We like half a year in.
Half a year.
January is
was
the best
forever.
month.
6
Yeah.
weeks.
But that's cool, though. Like, I mean, I had a good month. The birthday month. Happy birthday, me.
Yeah. Happy belated, man.
Happy birthday, sellers.
You know, we had a lot going on this month, I think. Right?
Yeah.
You had an eventful January?
I had a busy January. Productive but busy. So I can't complain. That's blessing.
Same old. Just walk.
But we know that you had a busy
You got a busy month.
You have some music coming up for us, right?
Yeah, man.
Talk to us
tomorrow.
about that, man.
Well, I finally put this project together. I've been working on since that whole beef situation. You know, everybody kind of been like,
Which beef
So
situation?
first, before you even jump into that,
yeah.
for the people who don't know, let them know who you are, what you do.
Well,
Let them know about Cash TF.
Okay, well, my name is Cash TF. TF came part of the label. I was just Cash. Most people just call me Cash, but I put TF on because it got 100. If you type in Cash on Google for artists, it's about 100 million of us.
Yeah, everybody
So,
is.
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I put the TF on there and kind of sprinkle that.
Mine's have probably been broke. TF.
You know, local artists, or what they like to call it these days, just an artist in general. You know
From
what I
where?
mean? Been doing it from home. Well,
St. Clair,
originally,
St. John.
St. Thomas. You know, my whole family, me and my family are from St. Thomas. My mother, she was 18 years old when she left St. Thomas. She had left for Germany to do military.
Oh,
Nice.
My brother was
That's how I
born
get
in
born.
Germany too.
Yeah,
Army
that's how I
brat.
got born
I
over
get
there.
that.
So I was born over there. We go back and forth Rock every year till we finally moved back to Rock when I was like 11. And we just pretty much been there. That's why I found the love of the music. You know what I mean? And
Nice.
been
You're
grinding
dope,
since
man.
then.
You're
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Definitely
dope.
bro.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
Definitely
you.
dope.
So
You
you,
know.
you mentioned something about a beef before we segue into. I feel like it low key maybe like one inspired you, and I think it put you out there in a way because it's like who's going toe to toe with these individuals and actually like holding their own. Like I thought that was super impressive.
I appreciate it, man. I think the coolest part about it was that, you know, you had the people that was like, oh, I publicity stunt, or I just try and do something, or I'm trying to do something to get my name out there. And it really was honestly just two friends having an issue, putting it on wax, putting it on the music, solving
men.
it, and
Yep.
moving on. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Which
That's
I think
good.
I think that was the best part for me, being
So-
able to show that you could. You know
So
what
what was the issue?
I mean? It's deep
Because
you know what I mean?
we don't know. We all saw a Redman interview with Timo.
Mm-hmm. Which was
So
really
now,
good.
now it's our turn
To ask.
to hear the
By
other
the way,
side.
Red Light District, I think that interview is on YouTube.
Yes,
on YouTube.
correct.
So
Check
it's,
out-
Red, man.
Check
You
that
can
out.
get
Check
two
out that
aspects
interview.
of the situation.
Exactly.
You
so
get
now
this
you
piece
get
now.
this aspect of the situation.
There you go.
So
Well-
get into it. Let's know what the issue was. What sparked the whole thing? What was the reason behind?
It's tough to tell you solidly what. Okay, I could tell you what happened. It checked, but to the other side, it's a little different. It's like nobody ever. When it comes to being finger pointing, when it comes to situations, a lot of times it's hard for people to stand up and say, "Yeah, it's me." You know, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to tell you, I came out. You know what I mean? I did it in my way. You know, being
Right.
able to talk to him through the music and stuff like that, because it's not an easy person to reach to. And this is
Correct.
somebody I was cool with. You know what I
Correct.
mean?
Right.
And we just. It was a issue right after the hurricanes had come, and I was trying to do everything to get down the Rock. And during the same time, right after the hurricane, I was like trying to get on them emergency flights and stuff like that. Same time, Rock City was coming back from Colombia. They had just went to Colombia for the tour. Same day. So like, literally the day of the hurricane and afterwards, you know, on them on side of things, they don't control the social media. Right? What we see is what we see. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you know, every artist has their answer when you ask them about what they be doing on social media.
They have to give their.
But at the time, you know what I mean? It was a time where we needed to use our voice. Everybody, not just the small, but the
This
big
is
from the
during the
Virgin
hurricane.
Islands. Yeah. And at the time, that man, the only thing that was coming from that man page was the pictures of the parties, the Colombia, the stuff like that. And I was reaching out to him as a friend, you know, kind of like, yo, dog, you know what I mean? Like, we need to use this to do this, and it wasn't generating a response.
Right.
And I was trying directly, phone, social media, through all my platforms to try and reach him, because this is a friend of mine, you know, and I can't reach from you. And we don't talk
Right.
before, and there's always been space in our conversations just because his schedule and shit. You know what I mean? So basically, it kind of just stemmed from that. You know what I mean? It was like me constantly reaching out, and there was points where I was a little aggressive, being like, you know what I mean? But it was the hurricanes, honestly. After the hurricanes, I really didn't care.
Everybody was on
Stressed.
edge.
Everybody
Everybody was
yeah,
on
it was a
edge.
I
stressful
was like, yo,
situation.
dog, what you doing? Like, you're supposed to be, you know, I'm like, this is day 17, and we ain't heard nothing from you, but we only seen posts about this. So I was upset.
See, so a lot of
And
people
I
didn't
let
know
it
that.
go from
Okay.
there.
A
You
lot of
check?
people didn't understand the
Yeah.
reason
Yeah,
behind it.
and this was me being upset about that situation about the hurricanes, which turned into people taking it as like a beef. Like, man, this man get.
But I think a lot of people didn't believe that you guys were actually friends.
No.
You know, people
Yeah.
say that,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
we're
too.
cool. A lot of people probably didn't believe that y'all were cool.
See, from my aspect, that's the reason I heard. From what Cash just explained, it was more of the you are like an ambassador to the Virgin Islands. You know, you looked up to by thousands of people, and from my understanding, Cash was upset because he didn't see
The effort.
what the
Yeah.
effort, what they were doing, anything
from
behind
my
what,
point
you
of
know.
view, I think this is my first time actually meeting you.
Yeah.
I saw it unfold. I was trying to keep up, but it was just so much chaos and
Yeah,
trying to figure out
I
what
know.
actually transpired. So for me, it's just like, oh, so this is your point of view. This is where you're coming from. And I'm just like, oh, okay. All I could have said was I appreciated the way how you carried yourself and your music and all that good stuff. But I couldn't really form an opinion at the time because I really didn't know what transpired at
Well,
all.
I don't think me or he even wanted anybody to create an opinion or to be like, okay, I'm doing something to. It really was us having a disagreement, and we understand it too because like people would come at them before, but he knew those people say, oh, you get hate to respond. He responded because he knew that it was something deeper than it was just you trying.
Yeah,
to
I
yeah.
kind of no, I can't agree with you on that.
You know what I mean?
I think he answered you because he know you are formidable for.
But I mean,
It's-
yeah,
That's a part of
That's
it.
yeah.
that's a part of it too because you see,
Because he heard
at
the
at
song
time too,
and he
we
was
had a
like-
lot of momentum going with what we were doing already with TFP, just doing the shows and stuff like that. So anything that we were kind of doing at the time was kind of creating a little something to it. So when it came to when I dropped that track, it wasn't like I ain't tagged no heap of people. I just said like, this is what I do, and I just dropping this, you know. And people picked up from there and was like, yo, this is what I think it is.
And
It's a song
I
like this.
also don't agree with the fact that you say both parties didn't want anybody to form an opinion. Nobody goes in a battle and not want to win the battle.
Yeah,
well,
correct.
the reason I would
He
say for
wanted
me-
to win and you wanted to
Okay.
win. You don't do that.
The reason I would say for me is because I already know the outcome. When it comes to
Okay.
things in the VI, there's certain things that you already know. You already know, like if two people running for governor, you already know who's gonna win governor. If two people, you have two bands going against each other at night, you already know kind of. When it comes to the VI, you have something that once you've created something for yourself, it's hard to break that.
Yeah.
And you've seen that from the good people and from the bad people, but they
Right.
have such a reputation with people that it's like, why you keep getting put in position to like, you know? And it's one of those situations. I knew what it was. I knew that regardless of whatever would have happened, I still would have had the underhand in the situation.
course.
I got
Right.
offers. People were calling me to do thousands of dollars to come down there and do like a clash.
Oh,
You know what I mean? With this
battle
man
like a cypher.
in like, well, how that would work for me? Realistically, you know what I mean? Even if I come, even if I tell you, yeah, I kill it. You know what I mean? I do everything I do. I know I win the battle.
Yeah.
When we hit that stage and Baby Mama Tune and all them kind of things come up for me, right? Ain't nobody gonna remember nothing but, oh yeah, Cash good at rapping. They don't remember none of that, you know?
it would have
Yeah.
been tainted. It would have been
I mean, you're at a
slanted crowd,
You're,
pretty
you're
much,
at a true disadvantage.
It's just
Yeah,
off
you
nature
are.
alone. We could walk into the clash, right, and stand up on the stage, and they just come with their hand like Apollo. Who you like better, right? And they'll be like,
All the two equipped pants on.
It wouldn't
oh,
make
do
sense.
you
It
like
wouldn't
him?
make sense.
And I
But
would
I
have
mean-
lose all the strength right there. So
That's a good
that's why
point.
at that point I
Yeah.
knew for me it was just be myself. Just get
Yeah.
out there, say what I gotta say.
So-
but I
You
ain't
do
gonna
good
stand
though
up.
for
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you
man,
had.
definitely
You do
hold
good,
your
man.
own. Like,
So
appreciate
let's
it.
okay. So that's the past.
Okay.
So let's talk about the present and the future. So presently,
Shout out to Timo, by the
you're,
way.
you're here with
man.
us.
Shout out to
Timo
Timo.
kill it too, man. Both
Yeah,
are
man.
Timo's
Yeah.
really good.
Listen, I was during the whole time them tunes come. I was bumping too. You know? I went illusions, not illusions. Evolution. Actually, like the night of like the second, I would do like eat food. No, after 3P, I went illusion that night, and like I could see like they were kind of watching me a little bit. You know, like watching me while I'm in there, but it wasn't a show. You know, I'm sitting down and drinking, and all of a sudden I hearing the beat come in. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
okay, here we go.
There we go.
But it was cool, you know what I mean? Because if you was a fan of music, you could appreciate the vibe too. You couldn't
Correct.
tell me Meek Mill wasn't bumping back to back. You saw him.
course.
You saw videos of it.
I highly doubt he was happy about it, but he was
Nah, but he was
But you-
bumping. Now I don't know if Biggie will rock into what Pac was saying.
That's why. Joe,
Yeah, I don't know on that level.
Biggie said-
But as far as when it's two rappers just doing it musically, you could
Mm-hmm.
appreciate as well, and it's a respect you have. You ain't gonna say, I know I'm better than you. That don't mean I think you's garbage. You know what I mean? I just know I'm
Right.
better than you. So I can
Competition,
still
man. You
respect what
Yeah,
you
competing.
you
do.
competitive.
Competitive.
competing, man.
Respect, and
for
that's why it
sure.
was easy for us to talk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And because there was a respect. You know, it just having to air it out.
I like to hear that too.
It was fun. I'd be ready because
It was very.
I was right in the middle of it, like I say, and
Like,
I was
like,
sending him
you-
from the studio. He would get.
You didn't want to go to bed. Like you didn't want to go to bed because you feel like you will miss
Miss
something.
something,
That's
yeah.
how good it
It was
was.
very competitive.
Oh God! Like it's like you wake up and it's like, hey, Timo drop another one. It's like, oh, yeah, cash, and that's what Redmond doing to you. Is like,
And
yo,
the best part about that was I was doing when I had went back rock. Then I was doing a hurricane cleanup. We had finished the program, had finished because we had moved through them streets. But we were cleaning, and literally that week they came to us and was like, "Yo, the program done. You know, like we done pretty much clean up everything here, Anna's, and where we was. You good?" So I was like, "Well, I got the next 3 days off," and then that happened. And I was like, "Well."
timing.
Well,
Everything
Everything-
was dropping.
everything
What, 7
happens
a.m.
for
I
a
was in the
reason.
studio. 7 a.m. already.
If
Super
man,
Ace, so there. Shout out Super Ace.
Super Ace, man.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, he would dip out too.
Yeah, he do all the mixing for the.
it
the
was
whole
funny
thing.
to see like a lot of the people who I know probably never listened to a rap song in their life.
Nah, Cash
Yeah.
win because
Yeah.
it's from
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
People from America
My
were
boy
like,
them
yo.
Florida.
You
My
never
people in
listened to a
Florida
rap
and
song in
yo.
your life. How you? But
My
hey,
boy them
everybody
Florida, like,
had their
yeah,
opinions.
boy.
You do
kill
good,
him,
yeah.
I'm like, all right, man.
It was
At least I
entertaining,
listened.
man. It
I
was
that was
entertaining.
the biggest thing I took. I said, at least y'all listening to some.
But you
some
know the
other
worst
people,
part about
you know?
every hip hop beef is the fans.
Oh, yeah.
The fans were doing
They
too
always
much.
make it.
The
They always
fans
do.
were
You
doing
have
too
the people that do
much,
too much.
man. It's like,
And you have the best
you
thing.
can't get away from
listen,
that.
No,
especially
it comes
which
with the-
you'll
the
see with the
industry.
territory.
Okay.
Even with what you guys doing now, you're gonna see people that can't. You get people out there that can't wait for one little thing to happen to you. You know, one little thing, so they could just try to two pieces in there
That's
one
all
time,
right.
and just be like,
And
"Yep."
when
all
it
right.
happen, I think I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna cry under my sheets and I'm gonna be
you
so
gonna cry like going back.
They're gonna be like, "Yeah, Brandon, we were waiting on this one. Them tidy whiteys you better wear any brothers."
So let's fast forward though, present and future.
Boom.
Okay,
Yes.
well, presently, drop the album tomorrow. Go City. This
Okay.
will
Go
be
City.
Go
my
City.
second official like album. Something I work on is completely original. We work on from start to jump.
How much
Record in
tracks?
studio, 7 tracks.
Seven
tracks.
Took
Okay,
time.
Kanye.
Keep it, yeah, we're trying to keep it small. Keep it small. This is a different era now. You gotta think different when
Quality
you drop
over
your music.
quantity.
Yeah, you gotta focus on the songs.
Well,
And,
it depends.
well,
it
listen,
depends.
people ain't even.
I don't think there's any halfways. Either you go small or you go big for
Oh yeah, of
streaming
course.
purposes,
But then
you know?
even then, you have artists that you like even your favorite artists. If they drop a project with 23 songs, you ain't listening to 23.
Nah,
That could be
Chris Brown,
Beyonce.
I didn't listen to that album.
I listened to Chris
yeah,
Brown.
I didn't-
whole
I
didn't.
album.
I
I listened
didn't.
to every last
I mean,
song.
in one sitting.
But-
That's what
Oh,
I mean.
no.
In one sitting. In one
No.
sitting.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
no,
I mean.
of course
And with new artists or people like me, because even though I've been doing this for years, I'm still a new artist. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course.
I have to be able to give you something you could try and grasp quick. If you can't grasp it there, then
You
that's
gonna
it,
just-
man. They're only giving
I'm
us
still a new artist,
exactly.
too,
They giving us.
When did
they
you
giving
start
us
Go City? Like when did you start the project?
the project I started, let's say, okay, I did Gold Quartz, right?
Yes, that's the one in
December,
Alaska.
right? And I was recording the album in the same time while I was in Alaska. I didn't want, I know I didn't want to finish it in Alaska. It didn't feel right. That's why I was like, I just want to do a mixtape up here, and when I get back to Florida, I get some sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
dig
yeah.
my system.
Relax a little
Yo,
bit.
yeah,
Get my
it's
vibe
It's real
right.
serious.
Yeah,
you do,
yeah.
you do.
And I know what I need to do, so it's just being patient. Everybody, like I said, right after the beef, everybody like, you need to drop album now. This is the hot time. I said, I didn't do this for that. I didn't do this to gain any kind of popularity or something like that.
Publicity
It's
or
not gonna
anything like
benefit
that.
me.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't use it though.
Oh, I mean, I did. You know what I mean? I use it and gain the people that we need to get and get more in touch with the core fans and realize who really following us and who really paying attention, so I could cater what we do more to them. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense trying to do something for people that don't mess with you. You know what I mean? You gotta focus on the people that do. So even if it's 3 of them, then that's the 3 people I need to focus on building that 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to building that, rather than try and beg for the attention of people who don't
Right.
even care. Why not?
So if you had to describe your album in like 5 words,
Five
what
words?
would you probably
let's
want
see.
just to build like that expectation? So
Well-
if I get your album tomorrow and I listen to it tomorrow because it's dropping tomorrow, as in February 3rd,
February 3rd.
Sunday,
February
Yes,
3rd.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, and I want to bump it before,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to know an expectation.
Okay, well, first thing is original. This is like the name itself, Ghost City. Ghost City is the original rap group that me and my friends created. That we're still making music up to this
There's
day.
meaning
These
behind
are my
it.
friends from high school, and
Oh.
Ghost City was our name. We come up in Catholic school. We were from St. Peter and Paul, and we were doing music then. And we went to Charlotte and Molly. We used to go Charlotte all the time after school up there. I had friends in school and stuff like that. And we met with the principal at the time, Mr. Blake.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Blake.
So
I'll go.
yeah, they had
Amen.
junior
Amen.
show. They had junior show going on around that time, and he was like, we came and we were like, yo, we do music. What's the chance? You know, we could come in on this. And he's like, yo, you coming from private school? This is, you know what I mean? Junior show ain't no joke.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, we really want. He said, okay,
That's
give us a chance.
intimidation, ain't it?
He
Yeah.
gave us a chance, and we come out. We did junior show. Ghost City. It was one Spanish dude and Cruz and Ev, who with me still now to this day. Cruz make all my beats on this project. He made my beats since 2005.
Oh,
and
he's
still
got
making them
it.
right now.
Nice.
He's the main producer on the
Yeah.
project.
And Ev is the mastermind. He does all the work. He puts it on iTunes. He's a computer nerd. He knows everything. He does.
Shout out
he
to
does-
Ev.
He acts. He does
Shout-
everything.
Yeah,
Shout out
So
to Ev and Jay.
we
Doing
did.
his acting thing.
Yeah, man. We did the junior show, blew it up, and we knew at that point, like, okay, we could do this music thing. You know, they gave us, we got standing ovation in Charlotte and Molly. You know what I mean?
Nice.
4 boys from Catholic school.
There
We
you
knew
go.
This
There
is
you
to
go.
take it serious. And Ghost City is like, I feel like it's me showing honor to that. So it's a lot of originality. It's fun.
Take you back to the
It's
roots.
new. Like, it's new because you get a lot of that. A little bit of the new age sound. I'm always true to myself. Like I don't ever fold to the sound of the era because I sound very bad when I do it. You know what I mean? So it's true to me.
Hey,
You know
that's
what I
real
mean?
though.
It
That's
just sounds
real.
bad,
That's
and
real.
I know when it sounds bad. You have to know when you sound bad too.
Mhm.
You know, so it's fresh, new. You know what I mean? It's just everything that if you like my music from before, if you know me, that you could feel me in the music. Like you could feel the personality through it. You'll know the kind of person
That's
I am
actually
through
pretty
the kind
true.
Of music.
That's
you know
pretty
what I mean?
true because like when he did Go Quartz,
Mhm.
we were both in Alaska, and it's like the lyrics. He's like, you laughing. I'm laughing extra hard to the lyrics because I
You feel
understand.
it, you can see.
I understand what this dude talking about.
Yeah.
Most people is like, the hell he talking about? Like Go Quartz.
Yeah.
That's something that we sold.
yeah, we were selling.
Yeah,
out
we were
there.
selling it. Like so, it's like I understand.
Mhm.
So that's that makes it like more enjoyable as a consumer.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't leave it up to any expectations. It's not something people were thinking. Okay, after this beef thing, you need to come on this, and I'm gonna be talking about that, or talking about he, or talking about this is me being me, having fun. Same music I used to make when me and BB were doing shows. Same back in the days.
Y'all have some good songs together
Man,
too.
me and BB go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been doing this a little bit.
Listen,
There you go.
listen.
Doing this a
From,
little
I
from
mean,
when
but
I
you got some
first even
music
started
coming
playing,
too, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. So
Listen, I've been waiting. Who would I ask the most? I always know because I know this man is a genius. I mean, he been cooking.
It's coming. It's coming. I just need to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
That's
That's most
that'll take
important.
time. Like for me, it's more quality over quantity. you know,
Always,
so.
always. When the time is right, there's no time really for you to say, okay, this is a window for what we do. The biggest
Right.
artists from Ross, 2 Chainz, all those guys, they get on in their late 30s.
Yep.
Things like that. You now when you're 24, they got guys 24 years old, been rapping since they were 18. They're ready to give up. Like
Yeah.
for what?
And
yeah.
You know what I
they
mean?
don't
You-
have no age for this.
There's no
there's
age.
no
You're
age.
too old
No.
now.
Nah, it's if you
Even
make
though people
something
shun
good,
you,
don't-
though.
don't-
People do try to shun you for being an older
It
person
don't
trying to
matter.
do
because
entertainment.
if you're doing what's right, they're gonna work. They're gonna
That's
work.
what you want to do. You do.
Look at that dude that made Gangnam Style. How old was he? He looked weird. You know what I mean? Man had a belly, all kind of. But what? He finally tuned, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? He blew up. I know he made some money off of that. Like
Oh,
sometimes.
Billion-
give me
billion
back.
views on
what's his
YouTube.
name? Who sang Best Life? The
Oh,
comedian.
Lil
Lil
Duval.
Duval.
Lil
Duval.
Duval.
How
He's
old he
been
is?
he has been in the game for years now, doing his comedy.
But
thing.
not even the music game. Like like you said, doing comedy.
Yeah, but he stuck around a lot of rappers.
Yeah, he
But
was
you have
around.
to. You got to stick around. Sometimes you got to be that side until it's your time to be the main. Your
Right.
window, you never know how big your window is. But when it comes, you take advantage. So you have to just ride the train until you get there.
Until you get
Yeah.
there.
And then when you do, you take advantage, and then you get out. That's it. Even if it's a small window. Some people laugh at like one-hit wonders. That's great for them.
Yeah.
To be able to say, I made a platinum record.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing after, but I got a platinum plaque. When you
Exactly.
come in my house and you look at that wall, it's a platinum plaque, and guess what else got one? Beyonce,
Yeah.
Prince.
Yep.
Them I have the same thing I have on the wall.
And they're
Yeah.
gonna always be
Well,
able to perform that
And that's the
song
thing. I
somewhere.
think that we focus so much on the U.S., but a lot of these artists, like even R&B artists, they travel overseas and still make great money.
Of course.
They invest their money wisely. It's not
course.
like they're poor just because we don't see them every day. They just go and capitalize in a different market.
Yeah, and
course.
they're doing a lot of them doing great in the
They
markets. Like,
they living over there. They living
Yeah.
good. They could go.
Like-
a lot of the older artists can go over to Europe and just
Sell
make
out
way
the
more
show.
money, and they come over here and they're making a joke out
like
of it.
even
Yeah.
the local Ayers,
Yeah,
Like I don't know if
He
it's
still make
Japan or
Mhm.
or Japan or China. He killing over there.
of course,
So
of course. And you stay.
He was really
You-
good
you
when he was
probably-
out. He
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
good. He was really good.
Yeah, man.
He don't really hear much though. I mean, only thing I remember was that one rumor. No, it was like remember when it was like he passed.
Oh yeah, when
Everybody
everybody saying he
talked,
died.
yeah.
Oh, I never heard
Yeah.
that.
it was all
Big
over.
rumor.
He had died.
It was a big rumor. They were like, yeah, he had died. He had getting a car accident or something, and it was
No.
like,
I just know he was overseas, Japan,
Yeah, he
China.
killing over
He
there,
does
and
still
that's
travel.
the
I
point.
think Korea, all that good
exactly,
stuff.
that's the point. He big in the market right now.
Yeah.
So you have any features on the album?
Yeah, I got a couple of features on a project. I get Pryor, of course. That's my dog, man.
Pryor?
I know
Pryor is
Pryor from like when we all were coming up doing music
Yeah,
and
the fam.
Sincere, all them, the fam,
I've been around
crime
a while.
fam.
man.
It's been a while. You know what I mean? That's what it's cool to be on this platform.
The
doing
younger
this,
folks
you know what I mean?
probably
With
don't
like,
know me, but I've been
yeah, man. Been
around the block.
Been around the block.
Been around.
So I got Pryor on there.
In other words, you're very old.
Don't
yeah,
say
you
that.
know.
oh man,
Probably, yeah.
I feel.
Can't dunk no more.
That's easy money still.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one who trying dunk.
I tried dunk. I think I got dunk
It's
before
a
the year
bet.
done.
It's a bet.
Yeah, before the year
we
done.
don't get on an episode.
Before the year done, I dunk it.
Wait, it was in March, just the other day by March or May?
No. We
No,
gonna
it's the end of the year.
we gonna extend some time.
extend the
because
months.
you see.
Tardy.
That one in the bet.
Tardy hitting a little harder than I thought.
Exactly.
Jeez. What other features do you have?
One of my artists on TFE Space Age Days. She's from Tola.
Dude, she's a
Bad
beast.
man. This girl is like she unbelievable. She has that new age sound. She's young. She fund a lot of her own stuff. Like I like her. Like the cool thing about TFE and the artists that we have under it is that nobody's on paper. Like I don't have nobody contract locked to me, none of that. Because that's one thing I never believe in, and I never believe in it for VI artists to do it anyway. You know, VI artists to sign a VI artist and all that. I always saw like
That
we all
happened?
trying to get some. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many artists locally are signed to local artists
Wait, what?
who are still trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
make it
yeah.
to another
Yeah, I
level.
know.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I know
Even
some,
when you
yeah.
meet people like I know Khaled. You know what I mean? I know these people personally, and these people are trying to get themselves out. So you
Right.
signing to them is like you think they're gonna stop what they're doing for them to come focus on you to push you forward.
It's up to you
Right.
to
To do
push
it.
yourself.
Exactly. So that's the mentality we have with TFE. It's more of a collaboration of minds of people who all agree on the same thing about pushing the culture forward, pushing music forward, and using each other to give each other confidence to help out. We talk, we discuss. You send me music, I send you. We go back and forth and say,
Right.
okay, fix this. You need this. We work together. She's one of them. She's young, but she's super talented. I love working with this girl. She's from Tola. She on there. Then I have Kendall Fire. He's a young guy on the come up too. His brothers, his family, they own. His brother owns a gathering spot in Atlanta. You know about that?
No.
I've heard about it. I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
been
like
yet, but I've
it's a
heard
big
it. I have
spot.
heard good
It's like
things
a
about
big
it.
lounge, like for professionals. This is a partner from Rock. You know, my boy
Okay.
from Rock, and they done had Obama, all kind of people in there. All the big
Nice.
celebrities come through there, and they do it big.
Nice.
So their whole family, like the other brothers, are doctors and stuff, and they have the youngest brother's a rapper, and he's like,
That's dope.
he works hard, but he goes to school too full time. He's
Yeah.
at like Georgetown, one of them big schools or whatever, do anything.
Oh,
So-
he live in the States.
yeah. So
Okay, I
got
thought he
him.
was on Rock.
Nah, I got him on
Shout out
the
to
project,
Kendall.
too. I got some. I think what I'm gonna do is do like a 1.5 of the album, probably in a couple weeks because I had some big features on there that
Yeah,
due to
yeah.
scheduling didn't get
Yeah.
to
They make the cut.
right, but it's
Balancing.
coming still though. I already we still working it, so I think I'm just do like a little 1.5 and just do a couple new songs and then
Shot a video too, right?
Yeah, just dropped a video today for the intro. Go City pulling up.
Where they can
Nice.
find
Find
out.
that at Facebook, YouTube.
What's your Facebook handle? YouTube handle?
Facebook,
Yeah.
catch me on Facebook by my government, Ashton Phillip on there. Zuckerberg took off Cash TF a long time ago. So,
Play with
yeah,
that
he took
government.
Cash TF down a long time ago. But you can follow us
Why?
on. You have to put your legal name.
You do? Well,
Yeah.
I always had.
Yeah, you always had yours. But the minute
Sometimes you get away, but
Sometimes,
a lot
but-
of times they get on you for that.
yeah,
Really? I didn't know. Well, I've been on.
They ask you to put your ID.
But it's your personal page, correct?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
my personal
Yeah.
page. But then I have the TFE page. You can follow Task Force ENT for all the latest updates on not just me, but all the artists. The dramas, Drama.
Yeah.
Shout out dramas. Biggest thing on Rock right now, man. I can't
The
tell you enough
dramas.
about the dramas, man.
Everything
He
two
knows
times.
everything he do. He shut the
Shout
streets
them-
down,
them
man.
two
So
man,
shout out to
everything two
dramas.
times.
You get Deja on there. You get Nisa
Yeah,
X,
man.
my fiance. She dope
Nice,
with the music too.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Nisa,
yeah.
hey.
We getting married November.
You.
Oh, I like to hear that.
Congrats.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. She got me doing all the picking out stuff and all.
There you go.
I wouldn't
There you
do
go.
any of that.
Come on,
It's her
Brandon.
day, I
Well,
want to make sure she have her dream.
you say
Let that
so.
come to life. That's all I want.
I'm just eating fruit, yo.
I just
A
hope y'all
wedding
could
is
see
not
me like
the
rolling my
groom
eyes
day.
at Brandon.
We ain't our
A
day.
wedding is not the groom
It's
day.
not about us.
Oh, God.
All I just want is a good
All we
haircut.
have to do really is show up.
No.
And
no,
don't faint.
No.
And don't
no.
faint and don't not come.
We could get
That's
drunk.
all.
We could
Yeah.
get drunk, right?
You ever watch the wood?
No.
Oh yeah.
You
You
gonna pull out Tay Diggs
Mhm.
on the wood? You
With
like my
friends,
brother, man.
with my friends, it probably would be more like a hangover.
Oh yeah,
than
yeah,
it
yeah.
would.
I ain't
Well,
done
you know,
that.
island
It-
people.
because
You know
then
what?
my friends
Ignore
would take
them.
it to
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
want me to make your girls' day extra special,
Uh-huh.
just call me.
I got you. I
Don't
got
listen
you,
to
I got
them.
you, I
They
got
are
you.
on another
Yeah,
level.
yeah, yeah.
No.
I know Stella's gonna be there.
Oh,
You're gonna be-
yeah.
oh,
Who's
God.
bringing it out?
Oh,
You bringing
God.
the receipts?
No. I just come to be the
I'm gonna have him
grand
MC. That's why I'm
facilitator.
gonna have him MC.
I'll MC.
There we go.
I'll definitely MC.
Hell yeah, man.
And then you gotta make Brandon sing to her.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in Orlando too. So
Oh,
yeah,
gonna be lit.
yeah. See,
Lady.
in
Look what
there.
just do.
So
Look what we
things
just
that
do.
come
Look
apart
what we just do,
on a
right?
show.
I got you.
Right, man.
Well,
Don't think they're gonna work for anybody else. Okay? You have to pay me.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Guys.
we
He's
gonna.
not kidding.
I'm not. But
You have anything else to add for?
Well, follow us SoundCloud TF_official. Follow me on Twitter TFE Cash, Facebook Task Force CNT. Well, it's Instagram Cash TFE. Hashtag TFE. You'll find everything. Album tomorrow. Ghost City. I check it out, man. Everything VI on there. The producers, engineers, everything. Every time I do a project, I make sure everybody is VI
On all
involved.
platforms, correct?
On all platforms.
which are
SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, all that. When
Not
I get
Tidal,
available.
though, right?
Nah, Tidal too.
Tidal
man.
too. There
Fuck
you
with
go.
Tidal, man. Fuck
There
with
you
Tidal.
go.
Black people.
Team
There you
Tidal.
go. Yeah, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure everybody gay because
And then it's
you know what
probably
VI
gonna be
people
on
it's
Virgin Islands
such
culture
a
too.
spread
Of
what you
course,
get.
I know
Yeah.
probably.
Virgin Islands culture. You gotta check it out on there
VI
too.
culture,
Exclusive.
check it out, man.
Yes.
Island
Island
Time.
Time
Shout
all
out
day.
everybody. Shout out TFE, Nisa, Dej, Dramas,
Time.
everybody.
You have anything else to ask
Red.
because we didn't give you a chance to.
Me? No. I was.
You know, this is
Again,
the boy.
this
The
man-
boys
this
are back
boy-
in town.
Yeah, I'm just sitting
boys are back in
here,
town.
chilling. I think I asked everything that between our questions and mine. I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you
We'll
so
be
much.
looking out for all of your music and
Thank you,
future
thank you, thank
endeavors,
you, thank
and we'll
you.
definitely be sharing it on Trialogue. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
man.
our personal
For
pages
sure,
as
of
well.
course, and I appreciate
good times,
that.
good vibes.
Yeah, man.
you
Listen,
have any
this
shows
this
The
coming
vibe
up
is
or
real.
Any
Well-
plans for Carnival or anything?
I'm working on some stuff. You know, I want to see what's up because you know me and Sellers trying to go back Alaska.
Yeah.
We want to go back get that money. But I definitely want to do something before we go out there. I'm gonna definitely do something on St. Thomas, something on St. Croix this year. Hopefully,
Okay.
they're doing a lot for local artists in St. Croix
Oh
now.
man, St. Croix.
KGP, all those guys. Shout out KGP.
Oh,
they're
they dope.
building
Shout
up.
out
They're
KGP.
building up for them, man, for the local artists. So I just like
St.
to.
Croix showing us support.
Yeah,
every
man.
time,
You seeing it now. I think maybe the beef helped. Maybe that's just a part of it. But you see now more opportunities for a lot of local
I feel like
artists.
everybody
so-
have that entrepreneur spirit.
Well,
Yeah.
local music, if you look at it right now, local hip hop, R&B, reggae is stepping up now because it's like Calypso in a weird place with the placement of the bands and everybody switching over. You see
Yeah.
Poison Unchanged, bang on from
Yeah.
one group to the next. And
They
they're
need
doing
a
all that.
reality. They need a
There's no
reality
good-
TV
yeah, they
show
need
for
it.
this Calypso.
But the
thing.
other brands, the
Love
other
and
genres
Calypso.
Love
stepping
and
up.
Calypso because
Yeah,
Horn
man.
and Calypso.
Jesus Christ. They,
Horn and Calypso.
Jeez. Horn and Calypso.
Well,
you
if
say.
you guys don't have any more questions, I think it's a wrap. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate everybody that's tuned into our first two videos. This is our third.
Well,
We'll be back.
yeah, third. Yeah.
Trialogue, make sure y'all tune in. Trialogue.